Hello again, everybody. It's Guy again with Oldtimersacres here on the Panhandle. And we got another grass field we're getting ready to cut here. There's my... I'm wondering where my lines were. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to cut this grass. And I think we're going to go ahead and we will put up the milk barn today. I had a couple of ideas for today. One of them is cutting up the lawn, which the grass is what I'm doing. Then after we get done cutting up the grass, I am thinking about taking those two calf barns that I have, moving the calves over to the other pens, and eliminating those two and see if I can't do something to help the frame rate. Because getting over in that area, I mean, I start stuttering, the frame rate just goes nuts over there. So I'm thinking eliminate two of them barns there, it might help. Because I honestly don't think that the cows themselves are causing the trouble. Because my system shouldn't have a problem with that, because I can run 16x maps on this system and not have a problem. So So I'm just not sure what's causing that stutter and frame drop over there. But that's the only place it happens. So I mean, it's not like we've got the milk replacer and stuff for rearing calves that way. So that barn's really not necessary with Farming Simulator 25. If we had a way of doing, I know Bronkum on his maps, he includes it, where you can actually do milk replacer for the calf huts. But some of that's a little difficult to get in and get going. Back in. get all this here. No sense leaving any money on the table. If it's here, grab it, cut it, all good. And I do want to try and get the milk barn down too, so that is definitely still in play there. Now we'll go do this other field that workers just can't handle. Or did I already get this field? Yeah, I already mowed that field. Stop moving. Oh, the one by the house. That's right. That was the last one left today. Yeah, I went in and I couldn't figure out how to fix all that with my game without messing things up, so it's just gonna stay for right now. Make sure we start out okay here, and then we will go do our thing. Alright. One thing we gotta go do. Yeah, you'll work. We got to go get some manure. It's a building up. And we're probably going to have more than one trailer of it too, so yeah. Digestate. Alright, still showing some, but it's not. The girls are going to have plenty over here. Yeah, they're heaping. Yeah, I don't think we'll get all this in. Oh yeah, we might. I was only 24, so yeah, it holds 200. We should be good. But yeah, I think a dairy operation could add a little bit of interest. I mean, we're starting to build up pretty good on our cows. Gonna have to replace out the bulls here in the breeding pen here soon. Need to come up with the money to buy that forestry area up there. Put down more grass. Make sure we got plenty of feed. We do know that running a big field or two of silage maize, and that'll give us silage for days. Yep, we're going to have to come back. Oh, there's going to be cows under that pile. Alright, first load down. Yeah, look at the pile in that pen there now. That's why I wonder if I shouldn't move the BGA. That way I'll have the use of that pen again. Because can't use that pen if the BGA's storing all the manure in it. We got all that done. Yeah, I forgot to put it in swath dropping because I forgot I had the dryer, so we'll go windrow this up. Probably put a worker on that. We'll go move some cows around. Actually, I should take the... yeah. I will take the headlands and I will let we'll try 2, see if that works. We'll see how this works here. There we go. And we'll run around the headlines here twice. Let a worker take the center. We'll go... yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we're going to get rid of those 2 calf pens. We'll just put them in the feedlot pens. The game mechanics don't work that way, so... it's kind of like having extra structures that you don't really need. And I don't know whether I should get the dairy or if I should go ahead and get that woodland over there and get it going. We'll see how much that's going to cost once I get going on the straight down. There we go. $1.1 million. I mean, we can afford it without having to take out line of credit. But we're going to need to be able to afford the equipment. I need to get that Pinroth again so I can get in there and get rid of the trees. That may be something I just do off camera. You guys watch me kill this field, so still wish I knew why I started over, since I know I'm in like year 4. It's just, it kind of bugs me. And I know there's some of you going, wait a minute, we were in a different year. It's like, yeah, we were. I mean, if I could accomplish all this in my first year, that would be. If I could accomplish it all in the first month, that would be amazing. Guess I could if I stopped time. But yeah, if I tried to go forward, it would skip me forward, I think, a year. So, definitely don't want to do that. Kill off all my crops, wither them out, make a mess. No. I wonder, this is a long run, so we got time to do it. No. Field 15. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, see, year 1, we got corn off there. Then we got 2 years of soybean. So, yeah. Interesting. Not sure why the extended game info decided to say, look at me, look what I can do. But it did. So we're just going to have to deal with it. It's just weird looking up there at it. Alright, yeah, nothing else changed. Okay. It's only that one thing. I know I'm not that polished on my videos and stuff. I show everything, but yeah. Now the picking up of all this, I will probably do that off camera, because it's going to be a combination of grass and hay. So it's going to pick up some on one round, it's going to pick up some other on another round. It's going to be a process. So it's going to give me fits also. So yeah, we're just going to absolutely not. Alright, so now we're riding around with her, and she looks to be about done. When she gets done here, what we're going to do is we're going to go around and hit the outsides that aren't part of the field, so we'll get that too. That way we can get as much grass as possible. There we go. See, we need to plow out to here, make this part of the field so it can be done when I put a worker on it. That way we don't have to come back, take the time to do it afterwards. Well, if I come out here closer to the canal, I would probably have to go ahead and do the headlands myself on this, because the worker would probably end up in the drink more often than not. But yeah, this will give us a little bit of extra here. Yeah, get that big field. We could turn this into another arable field, so we'd be able to get something planted and producing in here. Alright, got this all done. Paint on this girl is just beat up. But she gets used a lot. Alright, so we'll go get the little girls first. Don't know if it's going to help me or not. We're going to find out. Yeah, because I mean, you just see the frame rate stuttering right here. Alright, so we're going to select all, move selected to husbandry. Cool. One down, one to go. This truck's definitely got to go in the shop here soon. He has just been a workhorse. No, I missed it again. Another one of those days. Oh wow, there was 44 of them also. Interesting. Alright, get these guys in here. Roswell. Yeah, 86 out of 1,000 in that pen, so yeah. Pens aren't real full. Got plenty of room back here in the feedlot. Alright. So alright. So they got 103, so 104,000 in silage in this one. So about 250,000, 242,000 in food. So I'll get that put back in the silo. Because in the real world, yeah, we'd be absolutely shoveling that feed back into a trailer and putting it away. So we'll see what happens now after this. Alright, starting to get dark. What happens if I take my bike and don't think it's quite as bad. Definitely have to see how it goes. Before we go to sleep, we'll come up and see how we're doing up here. Alright, looks like we're doing pretty good. We're just about done on this. Good deals. So we'll go ahead, we'll ride around here, and when we get done, we'll take the tractor back. We'll call it a day. Well, we got the grass done. We got the calves moved around. So the next one, I think, will either be cutting up the woods, placing down a milk barn. Not sure. I know it's going to be... Those woods, I'm sure, are going to come down and get turned into a grass field. There's just... yeah. I'm not doing forestry. And grass is where the cows live. Although, yeah, I could. No. I could do a massive canola or soybean planting in that field before turning it to grass. Kick up the ethanol plant. That's 59 acres. That's 103, so that's double. So if we were to plant soybean or corn for ethanol, oh, that'd be a lot of corn. Yeah, we might have to do 100-acre crop in there before I turned it into grass. That would be a fun episode. We would be running some product there. It is absolutely getting dark out here, that's for sure. But we're about done. If I'd remembered to put that mower onto swath drop, wouldn't have to be going through this right now. Because with the dryer, we don't have to worry about the tedding. Of course, I could have just bought a windrower too. That would have worked. Then it wouldn't have made it such a mess of having some grass, some hay, some grass, some hay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm having fun. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I really do. I think we get rid of that forest over there, plow that up, put something like corn or soybean or sorghum. You know, something to feed the ethanol plant. If we feed the ethanol plant really, really good, that's quite a bit of money. So we know the corn would be a really giant yield. I mean, yeah. Especially if I get it limed, fertilized. Yeah. Get a good harvest of corn out of there. That would be lots of ethanol compared to what we've been producing. Because that's 103. So this season we're going to have. Oh, that's 92. So yeah, that's almost as much as this field here. So that's going to be good. Then 27. And then 16. So about 130. Oh, that's soybean. Oops. So that's about 130 acres of soybean. So that's diesel. corn we're going to have 72, 41, so about 110. About 124, so yeah. That'll kind of give us an idea of what kind of harvest we'd have. Nope, you're done. You're not going to do the headland. We're going to take this down. Yeah. No, we'll just take it here, park it. Alrighty, so we finally got the grass done. So the cows will have feed for another year or two. So if you like what we're doing here, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, tell people about it. We're going to keep on going and try and build this up. Everybody, y'all have a good day, good night. See you later. See you later. Bye.